2 chapters. Or parts.
It's me.
I'd love to be able to just talk to my room. It's me.
It's me. Everything turns out. It's me. Ooh, I like the purple.
Of course, it's purple.
I've only seen it in blue. Okay, there you go. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Master Wayne.
Why do people stay in Gotham?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question.
Well, those are the theater tickets.
And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. She was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been in
I kept it for himself.
dirty politics. The Hills campaign
He just wants to know.
think these accusations hold any water with the voters.
I'd like to retrieve.
As a desperate
Oh boy.
attempt
Nearly fell off a building for this.
to young politicians.
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end.
The
Crews
data
have
drive
ended up
at the
trying
back
to put
computer.
out
It's a
blaze
free
at the
walking.
Oakesburg
Where's the
processing
back
center,
computer?
owned by Ace Chemical.
Probably the one in front of you. It's probably next to the codex. On the go down.
Burning here has resisted everything the fire department
There you go. Analyze data.
I like how he put it in this pocket to walk through.
Freeze up his hand.
That's why that was so important.
Body of Falcone family couple, Lee Pistachio.
It's a virus.
That would have been really funny.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
To rotate the hologram, use the left stick.
Whoa. Super tech.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapon thing, that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor ups his dry cleaning.
Sensitive files to...
In the mean, could. For the buck, I had to pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from throat, I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your... Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries
It
me.
shows how
For the record,
Game doesn't
your
quite
father
capture my
despised men
attention.
like Falcone, thought that Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to
That's
town?
really slow.
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
why is there a yellow question point?
I think because it changes as you get to know people.
Alfred Pennyworth. Harvey Dent, I gotta get his name down. Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent. Heavy Dent.
Well, you know who Dent is. You just don't know Harvey.
Harvey Dent. The Heavy Dent. His name is Heavy Dent now.
Like, oh, you'll recognize him later in
Hamilton
the...
Hill? Who's this guy?
Penguin!
AKA Penguin? Criminal. Okay.
James Gordon.
It's Sully. No, that's not Sully.
Oh, that means to blame me. She's the reporter lady.
Catwoman.
Sully!
Oh, no. Falcone. She is kind of like a Catwoman. Wouldn't be surprised if that is. Is that Wayne? Is that the Wayne Enterprises, the building? Yeah.
Yeah.
The moon?
And you take the moon! And you take the moon!
Let's say 10 million people lived in Gotham City. Dead Dent. Dead Dent.
Okay, we don't have to read this.
But that's too much reading.
I think it's just the fact that you have to click on something to
Tons of the art on the
make it
film.
seem like the timer. Yeah, there we go. Either scroll up or scroll down.
Huh? Is that it?
And go to Catwoman.
Oh, it was Catwoman.
Found her.
Oh, oops. Is that it?
Yeah.
New criminals, like several recent break-ins.
We'll show you more about her.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight.
Define.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right.
You're right. You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought he was handing me a granola bar.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal
That's a
boxing matches,
mugshot.
arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
But it could
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Cobblepot Park.
6 o'clock in the morning?
6:06.
This is just an absolute dumpster fire.
Because if you definitely want to call attention to yourself in a bad part of town, you wear
Yeah,
nice shirt.
you wear a
and
nice shirt and dress pants.
Yeah.
Where are you, Oz?
Graffiti. Look at.
Look at
Okay, that was
Well.
that was riveting.
it.
Great gameplay.
Bruce Wayne associated with something as Kingpin.
associating with the Falcone.
Because I shook his hand. I get it. If I didn't shake his hand, the news had been different.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. Homeless person. Examine. Hey, buddy.
Do it. And then leave.
I'll give him some money.
Thank you, sir.
I've got plenty of it. I can spare a few coins.
Like that dumpster fire.
Yeah, literally.
Then wear a jacket.
No, money can't buy jackets.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
He said soon!
There's the statue, but no eyes.
Why did she-
Shopping
Wait,
cart?
how could you? Oh.
Yes, that's the thing you look at.
Riveting. Smoking man. Talk to.
Examine.
Hey.
Beat it.
Good answer.
Wow, this is riveting gameplay. I've never been so invested in a moment in game history. Graffiti, I should look at.
That's not gonna do anything.
We can't
Where
even read it!
What is this game? Plaque, look at. Oh, good reading.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Somewhere. It isn't what it used to be. Well, thanks. I guess I'll look at the statue. There he is.
Riveting gameplay.
Watch Wallet Cash. But this goes through you.
You messed with the wrong man.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one. Coming here. Next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz?
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here!
Good punch.
Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
That man's still walking.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little,
David's face.
yeah, good as new.
Dude just slammed his face to a statue.
Woo!
He
That
was
was
not
a right
expecting
little
that one,
scuff,
was
eh?
it?
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once.
I don't recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it was, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. But they never saw it like this.
This place is a wreck. It's better off bulldozed.
This park still matters to me, Bruce. It's all my folks left behind. This
Good
city
answer.
chews right through people.
I thought you just passed out.
Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh?
It's funny, huh?
Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
Thanks.
Now all I got is this park.
Good answer.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him at pavement.
David didn't understand the reference.
No,
Sorry, mate.
it's jacket.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
I suppose the left side.
Upside, the downside.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
And then he just walks out. Like, goodbye. Him and his car. I think the guy running into the statue threw David off a little bit.
You just saw up after you got slammed into the bench.
Yeah. He was first I was surprised he was still moving, and then he just boom slammed on the statue. I was like, he has to be done now. And then he wailed up to the statue. That man's dead.
And he still got up and ran.
That man's dead.
He still got up and ran though?
He's got like a level 4 concussion.
You mean level 8?
How many levels are there in concussions?
I don't know.
I think
either.
just two.
I just a bigger number.
It's just a bigger number. That's a straight up castle.
It's the new Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum 2.0.
That's the
Nice
other.
car!
That's a car. Yeah, that's a car. That's a Bruce Wayne car.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Wow. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Just ignore him.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here,
I like how
we
there's like
ground
8 people
on a
there.
state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I'm gonna take this call.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
Batman?
That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man
There's a reporter.
who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Let's put a dent in the ground.
Yeah!
This facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of
They didn't
that
like
fateful
it?
night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Oh, golf clapping.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's
You have
open
a
it.
phone call.
You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
It's a
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Three texts.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.